Hello, boss man. So this should be the last episode of that mini series of early analysis, as this is the last reveals of the cards. This is it. We do have four skills that are the characters weren't revealed in the box, or we didn't think they were going to be in the box. So yeah, but let's look at the skills first. All right, so we got Energizing Elements, number 17. So we are going in order based on the numbering. You can declare fire, water, earth, wind. This turn, monsters with the declare attribute gain 500 attack and lose 400 defense. Also, any battle damage they inflict is half. If you control no monsters with the declare attribute, flip this card over. Mm, okay, so it feels like it's I guess like a field spell, sort of like a generic field spell, for these attributes for fire, water, earth, wind. Um, that's how I feel like it's like a generic field spell for these for those. Kind of sucks that it's halved, but it lets you kind of like a beatdown, lets you get over a lot of stuff. I think. I guess depending on what it is, but you can make like a water deck, and it like it has. It's not a field spell, so it does have that benefit of not being a field spell where you could where it would be destroyed. So this could be cool for vanilla decks, I feel, maybe. Um I know I saw the Hydrogeddon, which is a wind or water, I don't know. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, but it's a pretty good attack if you could do that. And they'll continue. So that's cool. Wow. It could have let you clear the field. So that's not bad with some of your opponent's monsters. Let's look at the other one. All right, this is room to grow or growth. During your main phase, you can increase the attack of a level 3 or lower monster you control by 300 times its level. So most is going to get 600 attack since it has a limit of 3 or lower. Into the end of this turn, flip this card over. At the end of this turn, you're going to activate this skill. At the end of the turn, you activate this skill. Alright. So the same thing. It's like a field spell. This time for level 3 or lower monsters. Like I feel like these are cool. Like for beatdown, I guess, sort of like a small beatdown. It's not I'm saying there's gonna be better field spell, but this as a generic as we gotten, I feel like there hasn't been like a true generic skill so far for the skills other than was it Cyrus and Barry, I think his name is. I'm not sure. But let's see the other one. Oh, this is what's it called? This is Barry. The other is Bastin. I got Dino DNA. During each of your draw phase, you gain 200 life points. Hmm. During your draw phase, you draw a dinosaur monster. For your normal draw, you can reveal it and place it on the bottom of your deck. Okay. Then draw one card. Ooh. Once per turn during your main phase, you can make a dinosaur monster you control gain 200 attack. Oh wow. This kind of makes it to where it's a generic dinosaur support. I actually I like this. This isn't bad. I feel like like dinosaurs were right there. They just needed a generic card, and I think this is it for them. I'm not saying they're gonna be like meta or anything like that, but I feel this is generic enough that they have a chance. You gain 200 life points. That's cool. 200 attack, and you can basically search for your helpful cards, which is usually spells or traps. Um, So this is dope. You could do was it protect the castle basically with your with your spells and traps. So it could be like a beat out dinosaur. So I like this. It's not bad. Let's look at the last skill. All right, this one's called Consumed by Darkness, and it says Jabel, even though it's Jesse's cards. It's I guess. Well, I'll tell you. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Ah, field spell. Darn. All crystal beast monsters on the field and in the graveyard become dark. Cool. If a crystal, what is it? If an ultimate crystal monster attacks, negate the effect of the attack target during the battle phase. Cool. During damage calculation, if a crystal beast monster you control battles, wait, oh, crystal beast monster, so it's these guys. During damage calculation, if a crystal beast monster you control battles, and you would take that damage, you can send one crystal beast monster from your deck or graveyard deck to the graveyard. You take no damage. Wow, this is like this is probably I think this might be like like the best crystal feels the best crystal support, but it's a field spell, so that kind of sucks. But it's cool. It's not bad. It just sucks. It's a field spell. Um, I want to show you guys the back of the card. All right, the back of the card it actually has Jesse and you Bell in the background, like it says possess. Um, so I thought that's what it was. I know there's a Jesse one. I don't know if there's another character. I just know there was a Jesse one. Um, not Jesse. Was it Jaden one? During your turn, you can flip this card over and place it on the. During your turn, you can flip this card over and place it on your field spell zone. Oh, during your turn. It doesn't say during your when the turn starts, right? It doesn't say when the turn starts. During your turn, like, is it leaving it up to you? If it's a field spell, oh shoot, this makes it a lot better. So I would have to read the other field spells. I don't know if the field spell, like the other field spells, say like, um, during your turn you could flip this card over. So it could just be in your skill zone, I guess. If you whatever you want, wherever you put your skill, it could just be whatever you want you put your skill in, and then when you're ready to activate your field spell, then you can put in your field spell zone. I feel that's what it is, and if your opponent has no back row, that's when you're like, all right, this time I'm gonna activate my skill. I feel that's pretty crazy if it's true. I gotta check the other field spells and see if that's what it shows. All right, so I'm reading some of the field spell skills, the older ones, and it says at the start of the duel, place this card in your field spell zone, flip this card over. So yes, you can activate it whenever you want. This makes this skill pretty crazy. All right, I actually like this. All right, like it a lot more, even though it was a field spell. It's it's really good since you're able to activate it whenever you want to. Wow, that's crazy. All right, this is cool. I like it. Um, So your opponent will probably, knowing this field spell could be activated whenever they want to, your opponent might have to hold on to his back row hate and play a little bit more defensively. So yeah, I like it. Let's move on to the cards. All right, so these are it. Let's see. All right, we have Mokimogi. This was I think I told you guys before, and I have this first edition, and oh my god, it was like 10, 15 bucks. I don't know. Yeah, it was crazy. This is OCG card, so this is its first time being in TCG, the TCG. So that's cool. Hourglass of Life. I think it's like these two go hand in hand. I think it's I think they want you to kind of if you're gonna use Mokimoki, I think they want you to use Enchanting Theater Room for it. I think that's why it has this. Big Koala. It's B support. It's a 27 B support monster, 7 stars. I feel like it's cool. I feel like we got B support, fairy support. These are Spirit Cerebral. I think Spirit Cerebral is a must. With so much piercing, monsters out that are boss monsters. You kind of want to main deck this. If you were main decking it now, before you want to main deck it now, I feel. Um, Princess Magician. We didn't get any counter support, I feel like. Um, but I don't know. Maybe they want to encourage you to use Breaker more. I don't know. The first time this card would be destroyed by battle, each turn it is not destroyed. All right, so has a protection. It's a 3, so it might gain some attack. I think by the field spell, by the skill. Um, Cyrus is a skill. I think that's his name, Cyrus. Danzalu. This is like I think this is to cater to like wizard format or something like that. Let's see. If the attack of a monster that attacks this monster is lower than the defense of this card, destroy the attacking monster. Ooh, 17 defense. Let's see. If the attack of a monster that attacks this card is lower than the defense of this card, destroy. So anything that attack has to be 18 and above. So a 17 beater cannot attack you, right? It has to be lower. So it has to be a 17, right? Yeah, so it has to be 17 or higher, I feel like. So it can be 16. Okay, so 16 or 15. I guess that's cool. That protects you from that. When this card destroys an opponent's monster of battle, send it to your you can special summon one Hydrogeddon from your deck. So this is pretty cool. Like I said, um, the I think it was Dinosaur or who was it? Bastions. I think either Bastions or Berries. Uh, was pretty cool. I think it was Berries, right? No, Bastions. I feel like it was Bastions. Bastions seems like I would like Bastion's skill for Hydrogeddon more than I would like Berries, which is the dinosaur one. So I think Bastion is his was it Bastion is this is Bastion's card, so yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's see the next one. When this card is normal summon, you can target one monster on the field. Change that target to face up defense position. Oh, so you can flip the card over. When this card is normal summon, you can target one monster on the field. So it doesn't have to be face up. Change that target face up defense position. Ooh, this is Dino support for sure. I like this. Tune Ancient Gear Golem. I like ancient. I like this card because you don't need to have Toon World. This is just basically an Ancient Gear monster. Where the other ones, I think before, some of the other ones require you to have Toon World in order for it to be on the field and whatnot. This does not. So it's basically an uh, Ancient Gear Golem, like just with a little happy tune, just because it's a tune monster. Um, does the same thing as Golem. So when you attack, your opponent cannot activate anything, like any spell or trap cards, but you could Spear Kuriel, so that's cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. So it's technically better than Ancient Gear Golem. I feel like just because if you do have Tomb World, you could activate it, and it could do piercing. So that's awesome. I think this is probably a better boss monster than Ancient Gear Golem, but that's just me. All right, Rainbow Dark Dragon. This card is always treated as a, and well, there's like a bug around. In Crystal Piece card. Okay, so it's always treated as this. Cannot be normal summon. Must be special summon from your hand by banishing 7 dark monsters with different names from your graveyard. So this makes it generic as hell. Um, 7 dark monsters. So that's pretty cool. I know there's let me see. And so I'm looking into this card. It's called Into the Darkness Below, and that could be helpful for this as well as it lets you send discard fiend dark monsters. Well, not it doesn't. It just has to be fiend monsters. So usually fiend monsters are dark. I feel so. This is you could technically use Into the Darkness Below for this boss monster. You can banish all other dark monsters from your field to the graveyard. This card gains 500 attack for each card banished. Wow, this is and it has no restriction of you can attack or whatever like the Rainbow Dragon, the regular Rainbow Dragon. So this is crazy boss monster. I really like this card. Um, the only thing is, how long is it going to take you to get those 7 dark monsters into the graveyard in order to special summon it? That's the thing. But yeah, it's a boss monster, pretty good. So yeah, I feel like it's cool. You probably need to find ways to be able to send fiend fiend monsters. I think in order to use the skill fast. I think for Into the Darkness Below, unless you guys could see another skill that this would accomplish this faster. Um, but yeah, let's see. Let's move on to the next one. All right, special summon 1 crystal beast monster from your deck. Oh, you must have 2 or more crystal beast cards in your spell to activate this and resolve this. Um, I think there's a skill that yeah, the what's it called? Jesse has a skill that lets you discard like 2 cards and then and then um and then put 2 crystal beast cards in your back row. So you could easily activate this card. So that's fine. I still don't like it. It's like it could be a little bit hard to do it right away. I think it's like a first turn kind of thing, and then like maybe it's a 2 off. I feel like because you want to see it, but you don't want to see it mid game. I feel like, or I don't know. I guess we'll I have to play with it more, but yeah, this is cool. Equip only to level 6 or lower fusion monster. It gains 15 attack. So this is kind of I feel this is a generic boost for fusions like weak fusions. Um, right. So this is cool. Obviously, it will be a lot. It'll be helpful for other fusions that are pretty good, 6 or lower. Yeah, actually, like all these other fusions has been pretty high leveled, so I think there's more generic for the little guy, the little fusions. Ojama country. So this was a skill. Once per turn, you can send 1 Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Ojama monster from your graveyard. While you control an Ojama monster, switch the original attack and defense of all the monsters on the field. So this is for Ojama King to make it 3K. This is for you once per turn. So it's once per turn. So that means um you could try to find your missing piece. Your missing Ojama if it was already sent to the graveyard. So that's cool. All right. Advanced Dark. All Crystal Beast monsters on the field and in the graveyard become dark. Cool. So then makes it to where you could have this live, and this is a skill as well. Um, so you're either using for Rainbow Darkness. I feel you're either using Into the Darkness Below or Advanced Dark, and both of the skills are pretty good. I feel like, but having bringing out 7 to the graveyard, I don't know. And let's see, if an ultimate crystal beast monster attacks, negate the attack of the attack target during battle phase. During instance field spot during damage calculation, if a crystal beast monster you control battles, you would take damage. And, okay, so it's the same thing as skill. You can send 1 crystal beast monster from your deck or graveyard. You take no battle damage from that battle. Damn, this is crystal beast has quite a bit of protection. You have your so you could have your field. I think you can main 3 of these, and then still have your skill. You still have your skill, and for that protection, this protection is pretty crazy. You take no battle damage. Oh man, I really like this protection. So we'll see how Crystal Beast is, but this protection is pretty dope. All right, this is Mokimoki. If a face-up fairy monster you control is destroyed while controlled Mokimoki into the end of this turn, attack each Mokimoki control become 3k. So Mokimoki is at 300, and with this it becomes 3k. I already started kind of working on the deck. Of course, it's gonna be a Chanting Fury Room deck, but we do have a lot of support, so that's pretty cool. Book of Moon, sure, we already know what that does. Raising energy, discard one card, then target one face-up monster on the field. That target gains 15k, 1500 attack until the end of this turn. So that's pretty cool. It's a good trap card, I guess, to get over some stuff. So you have the potential of doing quite a bit of damage with this guy. This could be game. Uh, Justice Break. I saw. Let's see. When your opponent monster declares an attack on your normal monster, okay, so that's a vanilla monster. Destroy all monsters on the field except attack position. Except attack position normal monsters. Wow! Destroy all monsters. All monsters on the field. So it does. It doesn't say it has to be face. It has to be face up. So it could be face down monsters. And it just you. Oh man, this trap card is OP for vanilla monsters. Are we running? Damn, that's a board wipe. Oh my god, this trap card's crazy. Damn. Uh, Or Mokimoki, guys. Tier 1 with this card. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Alright, Floodgate, Trap Hole. We already know what that does. This is awesome. I already have a few of these for what's this called? Time Wizard format Gold. Yeah, this is awesome. Seniors reprint. Let's see, VW Tiger, cool, and XYZ. All right. So this is I don't know if I would consider this support as much as I would like. I would put the substitute instead of the V or the W monsters, so I could summon this guy. I would not. I don't think I would include V Tiger or whatever or W Catapult. I would just do the substitute and put this in my extra deck. By banishing the above cards you control. Oh, can you do it? Let's see. Must be first special summon from your extra deck by banishing the above card. Oh, it does not can count it as a fusion. Damn it! So it does have to be VW. I think. I think it would count it as a fusion summoning. Like have the I think the other I think XYZ had the effect that was it said it was a fusion. I think. So I don't know. Let's see. Once per turn, you can target one card from your opponent controls. Banish that target. Cool. Let's see. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls. Banish that target. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can target the attack target. Oh wait. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can target the attack target. Change the attack target's battle position. Ooh, okay. So I guess it lets you get over monsters a lot faster. And then once it's summoned, and once per turn you could banish the target. So it's like a 2-for-1 basically. Uh, so you're one, and then you you banish your opponent's monster, and you basically can get over your opponent's monster with 3k. So that's pretty cool. Not bad. I just yeah, I guess the banishing effect it makes it pretty good OP. Oh, and it's just one card. It doesn't have to be a monster. So yeah, this is pretty good. This isn't as bad as I thought it was, but I still need to look it up on. Can I use substitute? Can I use the substitute fusion for it? I'm leaning to no, but maybe it's worth checking out. So let's check out the skills again and see what's going on. All right, so this is energizing elements. Like I said, this is really good for Hydrogeddon. This would make Hydrogeddon pretty OP. I feel like having it a boost to 21, so it's like 20. Um, I like it. I don't. It's 500 attack, making it 21, making Hydrogeddon 21. So yeah, I feel like this is a cool support for Hydrogeddon. I feel like it's like it's good. It's a good generic skill card, but I feel like I would use it towards Hydrogeddon for sure. Let's see the other one. All right, this is Cyrus. Let's see. During your main phase, increase the level. Increase. All right, so let's see. I think what was the attack on that guy? All right, so it's 1,003 stars. All right, let's see. All right, so this card would gain 300. It's a 3-star. It will gain 600, so it'll be at 16 attack. Until the turn, flip this card over, and it could survive. So I guess it kind of protects you a little bit, as it cannot makes it a little bit stronger, I guess, to protect it. So I feel it's more your. This is more for like enchanted fury room decks. I feel like, or it could be used more for that. Maybe once we get more Cyrus cards, I guess, or a level 3 lore deck. I don't know. But I do like that it's generic. So we could technically like remove a lot of field spells. So it's like the field spells, a lot of the weaker field spells got power crap by um the Cyrus skills and the Bastion skill. I feel like so we got power creep, guys. All right, to the other one. All right, so this is the I got Dino DNA, and yeah, I like this. It's good for vanilla dinosaur decks, I feel like. So, and we do have a lot of those. So yeah, I like this. I think this could be if you're a dinosaur player and you're waiting for a, a good. I still feel there's two. I feel it's this one and the Dino Destruction skill, where it basically lets you do piercing. But either one of those skills is pretty good. And that Dino Destruction is in the was it Trial Kingdom? Was it set? You guys are interested in that? But yeah, I feel like this is pretty dope. Let's see the other one. All right, and this was the field spell, and like I said, oh my god, guys, this makes this field spell awesome. Where no matter how, basically you can main 3 of the field spells and then still have this guy as a backup plan, because you do want to have a backup plan, because this is pretty OP. This skill is pretty OP. So if you don't have it in your turn or whatever, you could just activate this your skill whenever you want to during your turn, right? So that's oh shoot, where is it? Yeah. So like I said, during your turn, flip this card over and place it on your field spell. So once it's live, right? It doesn't say you could put it back in your field in your skill zone or whatever like that. So once you activate it, it's activated. Um, but yeah, I do like the part where yeah, it does not get destroyed. Well, not that it doesn't get destroyed. It's just you could activate it whenever you're ready. So it makes it so because your opponent's probably going to start with with there's 4, probably like 1 back row hate in their hand right away. So this is awesome. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the content and like the little series before the GX box comes out. I'll start thinking of what else we could do. I'll start making decks, hopefully. And yeah, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe like a boss, guys. Take care. See you.